My name is Lee West, and welcome to our podcast. Now, I know you guys have been hearing a lot about climate change recently, and I know you're thinking to yourself, well, what can I do about it? Trust me, I've been thinking the same thing as well. But recently, there's a thing that you can buy called
carbon offsets,
which invest in renewable energy. So, we're gonna find out some more about it. So every time you drive, you add carbon dioxide, a global warming gas, to the atmosphere. The idea behind carbon offsets is simple. You pay money to help build renewable energy projects like windmills, which don't pollute at all. This stops the building of old-fashioned coal-fired plants, which are among the worst of the polluters. In my opinion, the best way to stop pollution is to skate. But if you're gonna be going up to Tahoe like I am, up to the snow in a little bit, you're gonna wanna drive. So there's a lot of people out there selling carbon offsets. The problem is, you don't know what you're getting for your money. That's why we went to 3 different companies. So we're up here in North Berkeley right now at Cliff Bar. They sell carbon offsets. I'm gonna find out what they are. What's happening?
How are you?
Pretty good.
Right on. Good to see you.
I heard you guys sell carbon offsets.
A CoolTag is a carbon offset, and we're working in a partnership with a group called Native Energy. Our CoolTag actually looks like this. Native Energy takes the money that people invest by purchasing CoolTags, and they're building new wind turbines to create new energy, which is clean and green energy coming from the wind itself versus coal-fired emissions. And if you pump that clean green wind energy into the grid, it's that many less coal-fired emissions that you actually have to put into it.
There it is, a $2 Cliff Tag, gets you about 300 miles worth of driving. What's going on? Right now we're up here at Terra Pass. They're gonna tell us more about carbon credits. Let's take a look, shall we?
Let's try and figure out how much CO2 you're going to create driving up to Tahoe.
Yeah, I got a 2000 Honda SUV, CRV, so...
Let's plug it in and look it up.
Okay.
TerraPass is a simple service, and it helps everyday folks fight global warming even while they're driving cars or flying. So you buy a small sticker for your car. We'll take that money along with lots of other people's money and go fund wind farms and clean energy projects that we need to fight climate change. So you're looking at about 295 pounds of CO2 for your trip up to the mountains.
Wow, that's bigger than me.
It's about a pound a mile if you drive a kind of a regular American car.
So, where does the money go?
Money goes to support 3 types of clean energy projects in the United States. The business case for a coal plant may be better than that for a wind farm. So all our money does is help make the wind farm on par with a coal plant. And so the project developer says, well, these are both the same economics now. Let me do the wind farm.
$2, it'll get you 480 miles of driving. Some say that buying your way out of pollution isn't the best idea. They say, don't pollute at all. What do you think about the whole carbon offset situation?
That's kind of a wild, wild west situation with them right now. And I mean, one of the issues, like when you buy something, you want to know that you got something that wouldn't have happened otherwise. Our concern is that people may not be getting what they think they're getting. The issue comes when you try to say, okay, I'm going to emit all this brown carbon because I'm driving around or using my electricity, and I'll plant some trees instead. We've got to also really reduce the fossil fuel emissions.
Still, everybody. Right now I'm here with Rachel Woods of Alpine Meadows, and she's going to tell us about these green tags that I just bought. Do you think that rich people buy these just to make themselves feel better about all the crazy stuff they're doing to the environment, you know, with their SUVs and all?
I'm not sure. I can guarantee you that global warming knows no economic boundary. And it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, you will be affected by it. And even if somebody is putting this sticker on their car to be cool, what a green tag actually represents is 140 pounds of carbon emissions that haven't entered the atmosphere. That is the cool part about it. Skiing and snowboarding will certainly be affected if there isn't any snow, but so will crop growing, so will drinking water, and agriculture in general, as well as weather patterns.
In case you haven't noticed, depending on where you go, you get different amounts of carbon offsets for your buck. There's no single standard. Yet. So when I'm cashing out my ducats for these green tags, I know it makes me feel better consciously, but is it really saving the world? For more info, go to the Center for Investigative Reporting's website at www.muckraker.org. And also check out their documentary, Hot Politics, which will be showing on PBS Frontline, coming April 24th.